to Unscripted. We are doing our women's history segment where we are highlighting influential women. My name is Hara. I am your host, and I have with me today the lovely Dr. Jennifer Evans Scott, the great. I'm gonna just start adding that as a part of all of my ladies that I'm interviewing. But welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for being with us today. I feel like I've known you forever.
Yeah.
High key.
Yeah. Feels that way.
Like time frame wise, I'm like, it's kind of been a little minute. But being around you, the light that you exude, the energy that you give, the love, the care, all of the things, I could not not. Even if you had told me no, I was gonna call you and you was gonna hear, this call is being recorded.
Facts.
It was gonna be your picture on the screen, your one source picture on the screen.
Interview.
This is our interview. Because I feel like the things that we discuss, like I said, we highlight here, there, all the time.
Right.
It's just trying to compile it into one conversation.
Right.
So thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But to give a little backstory on Dr. Jen, Dr. Jen is I feel like a healthcare pioneer, honestly.
Okay.
And I was thinking about trying to prep for this interview, but not really think of all the questions. I'm like, she's literally a pioneer. And I would have said in the PD area, but I truly believe your reach expands beyond that.
Thank you.
Whether that's through your care or connections and all of those things, your dedication.
Sure.
I'm like, this woman goes to the most certifications, trainings.
Love to learn.
The most geeked up person I know. But you do it for the benefit, of your patients, of your family,
Right.
of your friends, to get that
Absolutely.
understanding. So thank you for that as well. So that's the backstory. Dr. Jen is a chiropractor, an acupuncturist, functional medicine practitioner. All the things. Done saved my life 4 times. Done saved my husband's life 5. Brought a child in. We done did a lot.
Yeah.
So that's that. And usually we start off with asking, what is womanhood, or what does it mean to you to be a woman?
Oh, that's such a loaded question. So I would say womanhood is to me the ability to be able to navigate all of the phases, the seasons, the hats, all the things, and do it with grace. Do it with a balance of that softness with a little bit of hardness in the back, to just be able to walk the line, no matter what it looks like, walk the line with your head held high, and with that purpose instilled deep within you. And so it encompasses all of it, whether it is, just as that feminine energy, as a sister, as a friend, as a mother, as a daughter, just all the things. That's what it is to me.
Shaka Khan did her big one with that. I know. I feel like we need to have that playing. But it is very much so that. Being all of the things, wearing all the hats, navigating everything. And high key, I'm envious of men at times a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Because when I do the men interviews here for Father's Day, I have a feeling now I talk with men, be I got 3 things I care about. How you feel about me?
Sometimes.
Make sure we got a roof over our head.
Yeah.
And making sure my car clean. That's about the only thing I'm like, what? But when I'm talking to women,
Right.
and if we put a list of things down on paper about all we're involved in, all that we care about, I feel like we have to turn the sheet over.
Yeah, many times.
And how much of that we highlight is actually our stuff,
right,
pertaining to us. It's the main things. And I know for me at times it's difficult to separate hey, this is my stuff versus me grabbing everybody's stuff. Just give me that.
Right.
Because you're not going to do it right.
That part.
Meanwhile, I'm running around here I'm tired. My edge is sweating. Now I got an eyelash hanging off. Give me that. It was you don't want to go You want to go to your hair appointment? No.
Yeah.
But it takes that. And with you having the vision that you have for One Source,
Yeah.
and growing that, and growing your family, and you evolving as a woman, how in the world are you able to like navigate all lanes and still sit here?
Yeah.
Like beat face, edges laid.
It's that's that womanhood part.
Yeah.
That is walking the line, and sometimes it's a little shaky, and sometimes you feel like you're unslip, but you hold your head high and you remember why you're doing it. Like when it comes to career, I have to wear 2 hats at least every day. I have to be a clinician and I have to be a practice owner, and that's not easy. But it is so it's double the work, but it's double the reward. I have to remember why I did it, like why it's important, why I keep doing it. And that's what allows me to balance that rope. That's what allows me, to bring in another road to navigate, another thing to carry, another piece of the weight. Because, you look out and you're like, okay, well, I have to add this thing and do this thing to make it all come together, like, who's looking at me, what's needed, what's required, what is necessary. And it's a part of that work, but it's also with grace.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm learning still to this day, how to extend. I can extend grace to others very well, but extending grace to myself, like that it's a heavy weight to carry. And it is something that I'm still trying to figure out, still trying to do. And be gentle with me.
List.
That's right. That's
for
right.
Sure.
That's
and I wonder why that is. Why it is easier.
Yeah.
Even with like navigating business things,
Sure.
right? It's kind of like, okay, I know what's needed in this segment to get this thing done. But then for ourselves, if we take like that personal checklist, that personal analysis of things, and it's like, what you need? What do you would ask?
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
And then the minute turns into days, the days turns into weeks. And so like navigating self-care, I feel like we share the same love language with that of travel.
Right.
I'm like, bye.
Yeah. That's how I love me. That's how I love me.
That's how I give me what I need to be here for you.
That's right.
It's traveling. But what are some other things that keep you grounded in your why?
Faith for sure. Faith for sure. That keeps me grounded in me. I have to stay in God's face to remind me of who I am and who I am in Him, and that in and of itself is everything. Because we can get lost. We can get lost in all of the hats and all of the masks and all of the parts that we play. And it's like, okay, I'm stepping on the scene today and seeing who am I today? Like what am I? Okay, right. Because we try to deliver what is necessary, and sometimes that's not, the strip isn't cut clean, it's like, you got to figure it out. We got to go off scene today.
Absolutely.
And so I have to stay in His face to remain grounded in who I am and who He needs me to be, because I can deviate from that as well. As we're putting on our armor, it's like, trying to just figure things out and figure out a flow and do all the things. Like, I think that's probably my gift and my curse.
Yeah.
Trying to do all the things because I feel like I can do it best.
Yeah.
For me, everything that needs to be done, I know how to do it. Other people can do it, but I know how to do it. So I'll just do it.
Absolutely.
And so, like trying to figure that out and trying to make sure that I remain true to who I am. And be able to trust in the people and the parts that He put into place, and trust that He's putting the people and the parts into place. That's a tough gamut to navigate.
For real, for real. Even with the acceptance of who He has called you to be.
Yeah.
And like you said, there's times where I don't really want to be that.
Yeah.
Not today. That's not necessarily the scope I want to be on today.
That's right.
And then navigating away from that, but then also that grace aspect that we know He extends to us, we extend to others, that we have to practice to extend it to ourselves.
Right.
So the next thing would be with that is, how did you cultivate you, right? Like a lot of women who do get lost in the sauce. And they're like, yeah, I'm praying and I'm seeking. I was going to make a post the other day, like things that I used to hear people say in church that I'm old enough now to got a question about. Like, if you call on him and wait, he'll come. Is that 2 to 3 business days?
Right. When he coming?
How long?
But when is he coming?
And did I miss the cue? Because you'll be sitting there wondering, hey, I gave it to God, but do I still need to be doing something? Because now I don't want to feel like I'm being lazy or I'm missing my mark.
That's it.
Because faith without works is dead. But I'm also over here working like a Hebrew slave.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
The faith part and the giving it to God part, and then saying like, okay, I need to find me back in this. Lord, I'm asking. Lord, I'm seeking your face. But still that delay in that connection of being like, this is it.
Yeah.
How do you get that? Or how did you get that over time?
By experience and being his rebel child, for sure. I had to go through many seasons of doing it the wrong way to where now I joke a lot and I tell people, I know I'm one of his favorites because the grace he has on me, baby, all right, in the corner. We rough this thing out a lot, like my earthly parents, I don't put them through as much as my heavenly Father because he gives me a different type of grace than they gave me.
Right.
But I learned the same way. His whippings are so different. It's gentle, but it's gentle enough for me to receive it without resentment. And so my experiences, going through life and, toiling with the who I want to be and who he's called me to be. Yeah. When I did it my way, it wasn't good enough. It didn't yield what I thought it would yield. Those rewards were so temporary.
Yeah.
And now that I'm doing things his way most of the time, as best I can, I realize that when I do choose him and trust him, it is different. And so I feel it different. Where I used to say, okay, well, I'm going to give it to him and wait. But then I'm going to pick it back up and I'm going to, let me help you out with it. Cause you got a lot of people, you got a lot of people and I'm extending grace. I want you to help them too. So, I can do it. I can figure it out. And I think I know how you want it to be done and what the end should be. I used to want to project how everything turns out. And when I look back at my life and I'm like, I've written this script so many times. And then I look at how he worked things out. I'm like, oh, what I would have settled. What I would have settled for.
What you would have been without.
Yes.
Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
Good. Like, I would have missed that. I be calling them like dodge bullets. And sometimes I'm like, ain't no way. Because it's those things where I would not have even thought about asking.
That's it. I didn't know that was possible. That was on the table. I could have been doing.
I didn't even know that was a part of it.
Right.
I didn't even know that was something I could ask for.
Right.
Didn't know it was a thing.
Absolutely.
And so in scripture now, and I joke about it where I'm like, stuff just hit different.
Yeah.
In different seasons.
Absolutely.
And that you can't hold yourself to the fire for what you didn't know then.
That's right.
Which is something that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Because like you said, when you project everything and you're like innately a fixer.
Right.
You're like, if we do this.
That's right.
A, B, and C.
That's it.
Next should be D.
That's right.
And almost every time, I'll get to B and thinking we on schedule for this project. And then he'd be like, C part 1, C 1.2. I'm like, we in 1.2. We could at least went straight to 2.
That's right.
But every time we try to navigate that, and you would think we would learn.
Yeah.
At some point, the lesson is, at some point, you have to accept the fact that, yes, you can make your requests be made known.
Right.
You can give me the desires of your heart.
Right.
But you got to take your hands off that road to Damascus.
That's right.
You just got to take your hands off that. Because if I was to really reveal all that's going to happen along the way.
That's right.
You're not going to move your feet.
That's right. Absolutely.
And so I do feel like with women, Eve, this is probably Eve. This was Eve doing. I ain't blamed my girl in a long time, but this on her. With us navigating those multiple spaces and losing ourselves, the grace that they did not know they had
That's
in
right.
the garden,
That's it.
essentially.
That's it. Yeah.
Where they hid.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And we'll
That's right.
hide the bushes. It's like we'll hide in our family.
That's
We'll hide in the
right.
kids'
In
stuff.
work.
In work.
Yeah.
And then before you know it,
Yep.
it's like, oh, I heard them, but
Yeah.
I ain't really trying to talk to you right now.
Right.
Because I don't know how to speak to you from this position
Right.
where I am.
That's it.
But then he's like, well, who even told you was that jacked up?
That's it.
Who told you was bad
What
off?
are you talking about?
Because I still see you as you.
That's it.
Now you tripping.
That's it.
And so we have to, I say that I was like, oh, people like, I'm finding myself. And I never really understood that. But I also didn't realize that I had been lost.
Right, yeah.
And like refound and
Yeah.
then like lost again.
Yeah.
And then decided I was going to run away.
That's it.
Because I woke up and realized, we down bad out here. we got some stuff going on. Oh, we down bad.
Right.
But having that grace to then become freedom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it becomes a free space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where
Absolutely.
I'm like, I didn't know we was going to have this much room
Right.
to dream, this much room to say, this is what I desire, or
Right.
this is what I want.
Right.
And then I come across women like you and some of the other interviewers, and I'm like, cheat code unlocked, right? Because exposure and experience.
Yeah.
And I made a post not too long ago that was like, all right, y'all, he on our block. Meaning that he done been over there at such and such house.
Right.
You better get up in the tree. You
Right.
better do whatever you
Right.
need to do
Yeah.
because he's here. And so being around like-minded women, being around women who I feel, had their own personal experience with touching him in his garment for whatever the situation may.
That's it.
And I'm like, you can only get certain things through experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't trade it for a thing. It's been, rolling with the punches many times. But listen, it's the get back up.
Yeah.
It is I wallowed down there and I got the bruises and the scratches and all, but it's the get back, that get back up.
Yeah.
The get back up is the ministry. The get back up is the move. The get back up is the motivation. The get back up is everything. That's what matters.
Yeah.
It's the get back up. And I think so many women, for sure, are so afraid to get knocked down.
Yeah.
They don't even step in the ring. I'm not even going, I don't even want the match. I don't even want the fight. I don't even want the challenge. I don't even want to dream. I don't want the vision.
Yeah.
I don't even want to try you. I don't want to ask. I don't want the desires because I might fall down and I might wallow on the ground. I might, but babe, they got to count to three.
You
got to count to three for me to be out.
That's a
You
fact.
have to, but I'm going to get back up. And when I get back up, I'm getting back up just like how he did.
Yeah.
With all power.
Come on
because
now.
he said the same thing that's in him is in me.
Right.
And that's what you have to, keep that in front of your face. Like that is my identity. And I realized that there is no matter what I go through on this earth, it can't compare to what he's gone through and what so many other people are going through. Like, baby, I'll take it. I'll take it because it's still a walk in the park and it's worth it because I understand what he is called me to do.
Right.
Therefore, it's going to be done. I just got to do it boldly. And I'm not trying to embarrass you and I'm not trying to do it with mediocrity because that's not me. That's not my identity.
Yeah.
And so, it's all a part of it.
Owning that identity.
Yeah.
And understanding that you gain and you cultivate your identity in those moments when you fall down and the things that you do along the way of getting back up.
That's it.
Because it is a practice.
Yeah, it
to
is.
get back up.
It is. It
Boxers
is.
don't mind going down because I done went through this several times
That's
to
right.
get back up.
That's right.
I know how to get back up.
Right.
But also with the getting back up is the understanding that you're getting back up so that you can help someone else.
That's right. That's right.
Get back up.
That's right.
Majority of our journeys are so intertwined with other people and we don't recognize that the disobedience
Yes.
attached to not getting back up.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like you think it's heavy
Absolutely.
because you didn't get back up.
That's right.
You want how much heavier it is when you look at somebody who failed just like you
Right,
and you're like,
right.
I want to help
That's
you, but
right.
I don't
That's
even know
right.
what to do
That's
because
right.
I didn't commit
That's
to my
right.
journey.
Absolutely.
And not even wanting to live someone else's journey
Right.
or attaching to someone else's journey, but it's just being able to identify.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
identity is so
Yes.
messed me up, and we're going to move into the career sector. Messed me up. I'm reading Genesis, and it was like, and then we created man in our image. Call my daddy. Hold on.
That.
Because in the beginning, it was just him.
That's it.
My daddy was like, what's
That's
it?
it.
What do you mean? Why is he saying our image? And he's the only one. He's like, you have to understand who was present then.
Yeah.
It's always been the Trinity.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you have to now understand
Yeah.
who you were, like what you possess.
Right,
So like,
right.
no, I did not play with y'all in helping you understand who you are and
That's
what it means to have power
Right.
in your tongue,
Yeah.
what you listen to,
Yeah.
what you're around, because
Yeah.
I know
That's it.
who
That's
you're
it.
created. Like
That's it.
you're
That's
created in
it.
his image. You are a creator.
That's it.
And I was like, man, you know how many times I done read that scripture?
Man, it's like what? Just breeze on past,
How I
but wait.
missed the hour this whole time.
Run it
Meanwhile, we're
back.
out here trying to just operate in our own.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
like, oh yeah, no, I know I could fix that. Let
Right,
me carry that.
right.
But I'm like, but my spirit.
Yes.
Say I gotta let you have
That's
that on
it.
your own.
That's it.
That ain't easy. We are conflicted.
Right. That's right. That's
Like I
right.
tell myself all the time, we need a board meeting.
Yes, absolutely.
Me, myself, and Irene. Me and all the rest. Me and the three of you. Come on, because this our thing that we create, and it's messing you up, but also with surrendering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not as easy to surrender to the call. Not as
Right.
easy to surrender to the identity.
Right. Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
with that, you get the authority, but you also
Right.
get the responsibility.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
So thank you for carrying that responsibility
course.
well. Thank you for holding us responsible. Me and all of us over here. Be like,
For sure.
what would Jen get my bracelet? WWJD. What would Jen do? Because I don't be wanting to give grace like that.
I cannot.
I'm not gonna hold you. It's like Jen is smiling and nodding,
Baby.
and I'm back here calling people off. Oh no, we not. We not running them up. Okay, y'all. She alright.
Because the way he coming after me, baby, why am I the kind of energy you need to do what we do on a day-to-day basis?
Absolutely.
Why? No, baby, he coming. He gonna handle that better than I can.
Hara,
Oh, baby,
I'm just gonna pray about it.
I'm always good. Always good.
And I'm over here like Peter.
I'm about to flip all this stuff over. And then go be a mom, and then go be a wife, then go to work, then go
came over
community.
here with my sneakers on and my sweatpants and my
baby.
Vaseline, and you talking about
Keep it cute, sis.
brought my bag in the car. Brought my bag in the car. I'ma change because I figured you was gonna be on this. I figured.
Pep talk in the corner.
Listen.
Been there, done that. Done
Currently
been there,
not
done
doing
that.
this. So
Listen.
thank you for the journeys. Thank you for the responsibility, the
For
accountability, all of the things. And then we move into
Likewise.
career.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All of the things.
Yeah.
Big boss.
Thank you.
Like tangible, like, hold on, wait. I actually know these women for real. Like for real.
Yeah.
Navigating the healthcare space, navigating functional medicine, being able to be so in tune with what the community needs, even before the community is aware of what they need.
Yeah.
And then being able to wait to continue and then wait for them to be like, oh, you know what?
We ready.
We ready.
ready.
And you talking about,
I was
about
waiting
4
on-
years ago, I've been trying to tell
I
y'all.
was waiting on y'all.
But all of the things that you do is amazing how it's
Thank
all
you.
about like alignment and
Yeah.
the education aspect of, hey, I don't want you to just come in here and get a service.
Right.
I want you to understand where
That's
it's
it.
coming from, because when
That's
you leave
it.
back out here, I don't need you coming back in here
Right.
jacked up, and I'm starting from,
Scratch again. Okay.
yeah, we're starting from scratch. I know, it's me and Cash, we've talked about it, like, I need her to get this book bag off my back because I don't want to hear her mouth.
I love it. That's love and respect. I love it.
So it's like, we gonna do right because we don't want to hear your mouth, but
Right.
also it does feel good when we are right.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
it feels good to walk in here and be like, see,
I'm good.
I'm chilling. My hip, one leg ain't longer than the other today because I've been stretching it out.
Right.
But how did you come into this line
Yeah.
of medicine? Because it's not, especially in our area,
Yeah.
it's not very
Yeah.
prevalent.
Yeah, it's not very prevalent in a lot of areas,
Yeah.
you know. So I think it started from, like growing up in Lynchburg, being a country girl, and just being aware. One thing that I pride myself on is, even as a young child, like just being open, like open to see and view things differently. And that difference shaped everything about me. It shaped the ability to be able to look at me being different in who I am, what I look like, how I stand, what I represent, what my standards are, no matter who I'm surrounded by, and then walk boldly in that, So it's like, oh, well, even if it's not okay to be the smart girl or to be the one that look at things differently, I was okay with that as a very young child. And as a young child, I remember just watching like the health of people in my community, and I'm like, something
ain't right.
Something just, it's not right. Like, I haven't had an anatomy, physiology, none of these classes, but I know something just doesn't feel like, why is everybody grabbing a bottle? Why does everybody have this dependency? Why is the lifespan like this? And why, when they get to this part of life, it looks like that? Like something, and I had this burning desire inside of me as a child to fix that. I just didn't know what it was. And once I was exposed to it, I realized that, okay, that was something that it's always planted in us. You just gotta be familiar with the soil to understand when it's fermenting, when something is going to grow out of it, when something is going to come out of it. So when I was exposed to chiropractic, I'm like, this feels very familiar. Like it feels like it's speaking to something that was dormant at that point. Because it's like I said, as a child, I realized these things. So when I was exposed to chiropractic, it's like, okay, this kind of, it's moving me a little bit. It's keeping me up. I want to be around it. I want to learn about it. I want to, whatever. And so with my brother's experience, I was like, okay, this exposure is in my face. And sometimes that's what God does. Like I'm going to push you out there.
How they say that stamp on the back of the neck. This the one. You need to find
that.
There you go.
Because I'm still, at this point, I'm still going back and forth. Like, I know I want to go into medicine, but I wasn't fulfilled when I would go and shadow at McLeod and MUSC, when I was in all of these different programs. Like, it's not giving it to me. And so when my brother got into his accident and we got that introduction to chiropractic, I was like, now, from all I know, chiropractic was supposed to be where you go a different type of accident. You walking, talking, breathing, eating, all of those things, but you got to go and get your check for the insurance.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's all I know. Like neck, back, whatever. That's all I know. But he's not walking, talking, eating, none of that.
Yeah.
So how we gonna do the chiropractic? How is that gonna work? Yeah. So I was already fascinated with this introduction and how this is about to go. And when the first chiropractor said to me was, God gave us this innate ability to heal. You don't have to tell your lungs to expand, your heart to beat, like you have this innate intelligence within you for your body to heal itself. And I'm like, this sounds real familiar. Like this we grew our own foods. We made our own medicine. I didn't go to the doctor and hospital, all this stuff as a young child. Like, why does this feel so okay? And ginger ale and a nap, baby.
Go
wait.
Down.
Rest, which is now like becoming the big talk of health. Like what my grandma been talking about this for a long time.
Exactly. That was true. That was like the prescription.
Yes, absolutely.
The prescription. You're gonna get water.
Yep.
And go lay down.
That's it. After you come from outside, you mean vitamin D? That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
So, like it's just, everything just started like, that circle was completed. And I'm like, the more I was exposed to it, going to the offices, talking to patients, research. And when I did research and realized that the first adjustment wasn't done for a neck pain, back pain, headache, all the things we were familiar with.
Right.
You're talking about deafness, like somebody can't hear.
Yeah.
Like, how is a chiropractic adjustment going to be done for that? I was already like, hold on. This sounds like the Bible. I'm at the point in my life where I'm trying to be close to him. I'm trying to have this relationship.
Right.
So, I'm like, okay, I'm definitely fascinated. I'm definitely locked in where I'm like, do I have to come to class today? Like, can I complete my assignment so I can go to the chiropractic office to talk to the chiropractor and talk to the patients and learn more? So I changed my mind, like, about the trajectory of my career and educational path after Francis Marion in a matter of like a couple of months. Like, studying for MCATs and looking at schools to applying to chiropractic school 2 months before I graduated from Francis Marion. Like it was just like a light bulb. And when I told my parents, it was like, that's cute, but no. even after my brother's experience, because
Really?
he is walking, talking, eating, and all the things now.
Right.
Primarily from my experience because of that, because of that exposure to such a beautiful form of medicine. And so I'm like, even with that, y'all don't want me to, because of that difference, because of how hard it would be. You are a Black female.
Absolutely.
And you're going into a male-dominated field. You're going into a field where definitely diversity is not very much so represented.
No DEI.
No, baby. No. So it's like, okay, so I'm up against this wall again where I can say, okay, well, yeah, I can go to med school and it could be easy. I could just get me a job, you know, just get through med school. Everything else
it's fine.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's
you just
it.
gotta get through it.
But I'm not going to love it. And I don't think I love me in it, you know? So I'm like, it may be harder, but I just feel this push.
Yeah.
And I'd rather it be hard and I'm happy than for it to be easy and I'm not. Like, because happiness for me, joy is everything to me. Like, I love to chuckle and cut up and kiki that's my love language. Kiki is, baby, I'm good.
Absolutely.
Listen, so, relax. So I'm like, you know, no, this thing is really, it wakes me up in the morning and it keeps me up at night. Like, no, I got to chase this. And it was the best decision that I ever made, because I realized that what I chased was not an answer to me. It was an answer to all of the problems that I saw growing up and all the problems that I still see today. And the rewarding part is when those solutions come.
Yeah.
And although I am the caveat or the conduit that's working through, I know that it's God working through me, because it's the answer to things that people aren't really getting.
Yeah.
You know, so I can't have a baby, or I have this pain that hasn't really been gone away. I have these issues within, you know, with my children or my husband because I can't be present. I don't feel like myself, or I'm getting this as normal from every other health professional and all. And I'm like, oh no, let's come on, because this is where I thrive right here. You know, let's dig, let's get to the root cause, because nobody is talking about the root. But the root is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
In every aspect, the root is what it's all about. What's been planted in us and what's supposed to spring up out of us.
Yes.
And so I'm like, you know, it's ministry work to me every day, even though it doesn't feel like I'm in a church or I'm on a pulpit. It's ministry work to me because of how it fulfills me.
Yes.
But nothing else has poured into me the way that chiropractic, and definitely acupuncture. When I chased acupuncture, I was like, am I supposed to go in there like this, or some chopsticks? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because you said acupuncture, baby. We talking about pulses and tongues, and this is definitely different. You know, like I went to chiropractic school and I'm like, I'm in my groove because, baby, science is my thing.
Absolutely.
Hey, let's go. I go to acupuncture school and I'm like, oh, what are we talking about again? Did you say a wiry pulse? Where did you looking at my tongue to do what? Like, what are we talking? And why are we asking all these questions about like your digestion and your energy and your sleep and like what are we talking? But that is everything. And I tell people I fell in love with chiropractic, but I had the affair with acupuncture because it's fun
over there.
It's fun over here.
Yeah.
It's fun over here.
Happen.
Now we polygamy, this marriage that we got, I can see why this is a thing.
Yeah.
Because they bridge well, and the answers and lives that we've been able to see change through practicing this way, but daring to be different, like stepping out in this power and authority and to say, you know, I feel something inside of me. Yeah. I feel something rooting down in me when I am attached to this, when I'm being watered by this thing. I've seen it spring up. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. Like, I love it. I wouldn't change it a day in my life, no matter what it looks like. In almost every room that I walk into, all of the classes, all of the conferences, all of the trainings, 9 times out of 10, I'm the only one that looks like me. Yeah. But I'm going to sit at the front of the class. I'm answering all the questions. I am locked in because I'm not only doing it for me to continue watering me, but I'm doing it to continue seeing the changes in the lives of the people around me. Because that's who it's for. They don't know anything about it. Yeah. They don't have the exposure to it. So I feel like it's a responsibility because I know I'm supposed to bring it back.
I mean, told you all of my friends are eaters. And that's amazing that your drive and your desire is still to this day.
Oh, baby.
Knowing that the need is there.
Absolutely.
And being able to see the gaps.
Yeah.
In our minds, because like before when we were speaking about how everybody has their zone of genius. And you have that understanding about just the body in itself. And you could probably look at people and be
oh yeah.
You probably just come in here, right? Just lay down.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so many people in our community that I hear as a, I guess, healthcare advocate at this point, they're walking into doctors' offices. They're seeing these doctors every 3 months, every 6 months, and the only thing is changing is the amount of medicine that they're taking, and it's not going down.
That's it. Yeah.
I said healthcare has changed so much that it used to be when you saw your primary care provider or when you went to the hospital, they're like, hey, change into this gown for me. Because so much is seen just by observing the body. And I have no clue when we got away from Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And I'm like, typically, that tells you a lot about a person.
Right, absolutely.
Right? Like, I cannot expect you to thrive and have no memory issues and don't experience no brain fog if all of these are checked out. But currently, you know, it feels as though even when I attend doctor's appointments with patients in the community where it's like, so y'all not gonna ask how she's sleeping? Are you stressed? What do you do for work? Because in these questions is how we as providers are able to pull out and piece together.
That's it.
Yeah, you here for this?
Right.
You got 11 things that you can go home and do something about right now.
That's it.
And I feel as though now it has become such a contained space.
Right.
Where it's like, if we give you this, we can monitor it better.
Right.
And if you come back and it's not what we want it to be, it's a very much a control environment.
Yeah.
Versus how we were speaking about before, home medicine, when ain't nobody had time to go to these doctor's appointments. You got to lay them chilling.
Right.
All of y'all got a headache and your stomach upset. I'm not about to haul all y'all to the doctor. We gonna figure this out at the crib.
Right.
Because now we can look and say, what are we eating?
Right. Absolutely.
And if we can't think about what has affected us in this last day or so, what do? We rest. You do nothing.
Right. Absolutely.
But currently, with today's hustle culture, with medicine being the way that the practices is now, and the performative of living versus being present and living, slowing down and realizing, let's start from the bottom, is equivalent to me how most women get lost, and then it takes a health scare. And when you're down there, I'm like, your bottom, the only thing you need to focus on when you up on the bottom is your rest, your food, your water. You know what I'm saying? Maslow's hierarchy of needs. No, I don't need you worrying about investing if you can barely pay your bills. It sucks. I want you to be there. But me forcing that weight on you right now ain't gonna do nothing but keep you down there.
That's it.
But we can find you a better job with a little bit more coins. Let's start there. I help you budget. But we got nothing to budget with.
That's right.
And you know
what
what
are we
I'm saying?
budgeting?
In all factors of life. So when I started doing girl talks during the middle of COVID, initially it was me and my cousins just sick of being in the house. Sick of being in the house, sick of drowning. I'm like, I done left the ICU because at this point, I'm going to start strangling the workers. Ain't nobody making it out of here alive anyway. We might as well start.
Y'all down.
Because you making me mad because you ain't making no sense. You ain't doing what you supposed to do. And I'm over here 1-800 check that hoe. That's what I'm over here about to be. But it's like, that became my frustration. Like for you, when you go to these conferences and things like that. But anyway, long story short, we start doing girl talk sessions and we were sitting in Goody's parking lot.
Oh, wow.
6 feet apart. Why are we social distancing outside, right? We were scared. We were scared. And the police comes by, he's like, what y'all doing out here? I'm like, this our prescription. You're like, what? Like, we got to get vitamin D. We got to fight the virus. But the amount of people who lack education and awareness about what it takes to naturally heal. To know, again, back to identity, you're designed to do this.
Design.
Every cell, every tissue, every vessel is designed to operate in a fashion so that you can recover.
That's it.
We supposed to get a little help. Through food, little hydration, move stuff in and out of cells. But again, we've gotten busy. And we want quick fixes. That we can get busier. I'm like, so you know.
It's only gonna.
I just need you to wrap this up for me so I can get back working. Man, we about to cut this off. Your whole foot is black. And if we could really, I wish. Sometimes it's a blessing and a curse, being able to see the things that needs to be fixed, because then you want to fix everything.
Right.
And a lot of times I have to remind myself that healing is an individual responsibility, right?
Yeah.
You can cultivate the space. We can give you the right stuff.
That's it. That's it.
But if you don't nurture it, if you don't eliminate some stuff,
That's right. That's right.
You don't
Change
put
some
lays
things.
down.
That's right.
you don't hit your little 10,000, 5,000 steps.
Tell Debbie to get.
Tell Debbie gone. Know you got sugar.
Right.
And I come to your house often, you got it sugar. Sunday, we got sweet tea, rice, cornbread, and a biscuit. Little macaroni.
Oh my goodness. This is facts.
We have all of these things.
All the things.
Right? And y'all, biggest wake up.
Yeah.
Went to my grandfather's house. He had passed away. The coroner came to pronounce him. And my cousin's looking at me like, why you ain't pronounce it? First of all, what? What do y'all think I do? Like, it's not my job. Like, I ain't signed nobody death certificate today. What? You could have just did that. We had to call him right here. Wait a minute. But when the coroner came out, he goes through the medications and he's like, is there anybody who takes atorvastatin? And the amount of people in my family who was like, yeah, anybody here take metoprolol? Like, yeah, I gotta get out of here.
This is not my room.
No, but
Yeah.
by the time we got outside, I had a cousin pulling up with neck bones and ribs.
Oh,
and
wow.
That's cool because let me be clear. Let me be real clear. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
While I may not indulge often.
Sure. Yeah.
But some good grocery this girl is going to eat. Right?
Yeah.
And so, but understanding or teaching moderation.
Yeah.
Understanding and teaching what blood pressure is.
Right. Absolutely.
Right? It shouldn't be an expectation.
Right. Yeah.
Why do you feel comfortable to say, who takes such and such?
Right.
It should be this man is 97. You should feel like nobody in this room needs to take any of this medication, but because it is such a norm.
Right.
And a lot of health is habits.
Yeah, it is.
Like they're like, oh, you know what? That's genetic. That is a habit, honey.
Not genetic. It's
genetics is a habit. Like
right.
these cells
they
know
eat
to
the
perform.
same thing.
Absolutely.
It's passed down, and y'all doing the same things,
and we're not changing, and nobody is exposure.
That's it.
Again.
Yeah.
We're not exposed to other habits.
Right.
We're not exposed to options.
Right.
Whether that's career, whether that's financially.
Right. Yeah.
Whether that is, spiritually.
Yeah, for sure.
Mentally, all of the things. Even with mental health blowing up currently right now, and everybody's like, dang, you know what? I wonder if that was wrong with such and such. We always just said he was off. Yeah, but we maintained he was all right, boy. Come on. Ain't nobody got time to be. Something may be not okay, but it's okay.
Right, yeah.
And in today's culture, everything has to be labeled.
Right.
And everything has to be like, this is my experience.
Right.
And your experience this and this. Like, so we... All of a sudden, everybody between 30 to 42, we all got ADHD.
That's it. Right.
All of us. I'm calling CPS. 'Cause Mama, where was your antennas? But the awareness wasn't there.
Absolutely. It was the expectation.
It was
you're supposed to multitask and do all the things and do it well. And don't say that you don't feel well doing it all.
And don't say you tired or you exhausted. And again, moving back into the woman space, where now we doing all these things. I feel like I'm in like AP calculus.
Right.
And I'm taking classes at Tech. And I'm on the band. And I play ball in the summer. And then I cheer during the boys' game.
Oh my goodness.
This is my life.
Yeah.
And so right now, when I felt exhausted, it's almost as if I needed permission to rest.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, but boy, if I do that, I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Right.
The sky gonna fall. I ain't never done that before. Yeah, go to sleep. 7 o'clock. So much so that when I started doing it, innately going to sleep bed early, I was like,
love it here, baby.
I'm gonna slide up in this doctor because I don't really know what's going on. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want nobody to ask me nothing.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing. I'm just in the bed at 7:30. What do you think? You're depressed? What that mean? Because I feel okay. Let's be clear. I feel okay. What feels wrong is that I feel okay
That's right.
about not wanting to do anything.
Yeah.
And so many of us don't get that.
Right.
Like I've never experienced my mom rest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Likewise.
What that mean?
Yeah.
My grandma, like can't nobody rest at her house for her. And she ain't resting. You can't even come in here and sit down. What are you doing?
Outside.
What you need? Get out the door.
And run.
Because when you
We
come
can't
in
even
here,
sit under the tree. Go pick some berries. What?
do
Why
something.
we
Because
working?
when you come in here, I
Yeah.
don't need you messing up nothing,
That's right.
asking for nothing. I need you to be so dog tired
Did you go into sleep?
that you going to sleep.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
But we don't do, like, we have never experienced that.
Right, right.
And so now that we're in these spaces, it's like we have to reprogram
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
say it's okay
Right.
to rest. And
Yeah.
then being able to acknowledge that in each other.
Yeah.
I know, like, when I was here, I'm like, Jen, you have water? Jen, you have water, Jen? You good? You straight?
That's my
Okay.
Got to go with y'all.
Running with the IV, like, what? But we have to do that for each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that accountability being
Absolutely.
given back. That's that
Absolutely.
respect being given back. Because,
Yeah.
like, I know it takes a lot to do
Yeah.
all of the things.
Right.
So here's my little thing to make sure that you can do all of the things.
Right.
And it takes that in womanhood.
Absolutely.
Like, that's
Absolutely.
to me, like, I was like, ooh, I've kind of only had like a couple friends. I've always got sisters. Like,
That's it.
it's
Yeah.
not an issue, you know,
Yeah.
but it's always like, I see a woman, love a woman,
Right.
care for a woman.
That's it.
We're so observant. It's
Yeah.
so easy to see what everyone else's needs. And to be able to say, girl, I got you.
Right. Absolutely.
One of my pastors used to be like, you need people around you who
Oh,
will
yeah.
cover you until you
Oh
recover.
yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. I
As a
love it.
teenager, I'm like, yeah, duh. Everybody does. As a woman today,
Baby.
my God,
Baby.
today,
Baby. Listen.
tag, come get the whole house, huh? Come get me. Meet me outside.
Lead house.
I'm at the stop sign. Come get me.
Thanks.
Like, I'm calling
Yeah.
you. I'm coming for some cover, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I need
Yeah,
that. And being able
absolutely.
to realize that we need that.
Yeah.
So if there is anything that you will be able to like leave the women with today for, you know, from this segment, what is something that you feel like, hey, carry this with you, or what you have found to help you navigate through, to help you remain grounded, patched up, and
Yeah.
to the girls.
I'm gonna try
For
to
the
patch
girls.
it tight. I don't know. I guess it will be to love every level of yourself and learn how to receive love well. And then learn how to give yourself grace. Like, I guess some people need some help extending it to other people. But, you know, like giving yourself grace it teaches you how to just breathe it out into the world. To me, I did it backwards. I give it out and I'm like, got any more grace left?
Any more?
I'm just pack
Swing
it
it over
in.
here.
But I don't know, like being loved well by friends, by family, by people, most importantly by God. I think that's the most important thing. But being open and learning how to receive that and learning how to receive it and own it well. Like, I love me because of how everybody else loves me.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that I had to learn it that way.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't start with me, oh, I just love me. No, like, it was rough. It was
Like, for
hard.
real?
Like, I
You
got
for real? You mean that?
but God blessed me with some of the most amazing people, including my Hara. I just love you, girl. I couldn't live my life without you.
Same. Literally. Huh? Literally.
Definitely had the best parents on this earth. Like my siblings are my heartstrings, my children, my husband, my line sisters. Good Lord, that's my lifeline.
Right.
And all of like community people, like God just keep dropping, just dropping people,
Yeah.
like just dropping people in my life that I just can't. I'm like, I don't know how I ever lived my life without you, but I certainly can't live my life anymore.
Exactly.
Like I can't see my life without you. So
Cheat code unlocked.
yeah,
I
baby.
can't even play with you like that.
Baby,
real
baby.
clear
Like
to
I just
understand.
and I just be loving people back
Yeah.
because there's some good people. There's some really
Absolutely.
good people,
Absolutely.
and it breaks my heart to see a world of people that I can't trust people, and I'm like, y'all, I can't relate.
You're going to have to pull me out there.
Hey, babe, because you going to get hurt by different people. Those aren't your people, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
They're not your people, and that's just shaping your world because the circles that I am in right now, like all I see is growth, and all I
Yeah.
see is light. And when I see darkness, if we can't change it, if we can't tap your glass and you let it in, and we're going to need you to go heal somewhere else because... Baby, my light is vital to me. Like we need this, and it's just like oxygen, and it's like we're feeding each other, and that's what I live for. Like, and I think that's what it's all about. I think that is what I would leave with people, because it does change the trajectory of everything. It changes how you see yourself, how you see the world, how you see your potential. Because right now I'm just like, my potential is endless. I'm just climbing and I keep grabbing. I see you over there and I'm coming for you. Because babe, okay. And people just be like, you was out, yeah. And it's a lot more to come. Like, baby, we're just step by step and, you know, just trying to do things responsibly, where we can just keep getting to the next level, because it's all about abundantly above all I could think or ask. And I hold him to that. You said abundant. It feels good, but is this abundant? All. And I can't even think or ask.
You can't
half
even
of the things. Like, baby.
So why not dream to the max? Because you know it's beyond that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dream to the max.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah,
Dr. Jen, Auntie Jen, as the girls say. I appreciate you so much for taking time out of your busy day.
Absolutely.
To put on your hat of sister and friend and sit with me.
For sure.
All right, y'all, we wrapping up. Thank y'all for sitting with us today in true millennial fashion. Peace out. Till next time. Take care.